Hi everybody, it's Barry Chandler here and welcome to day 2 of the 7-day roadmap to a profitable 2010. Today's today's letter is R, and that's for review and reveal. Now on average, most of my clients obtain the majority of their revenue from the bar. Beverage makes up the highest percentage of their profits. So what I want you to focus on today is R, review and reveal. Review your bar profits, review your bar costs, and I think you're going to reveal some interesting numbers. Anytime I've done this exercise with my clients, they've been surprised at some of the profit margins that exist on some of their products. It may be a little bit of time since you've done it last. It may be a few months, maybe a year since you've actually analysed what you're paying for your beverage items and what you're actually charging for them. We've got some tools here for you, that we can actually help you to analyse these costs. It's very important that you know what your profit margins should be. So how do you find out what they should be? Well, you need to know individually, line by line, item by item, what are the costs and profits associated with every item. Once you work that out, you have an ideal selling price. In other words, you buy something for €1, you sell it for 4, then you make a €3 profit. That's your ideal result. You multiply that by how many times you've sold that bottle, and that's your gross profit. Now, in between your ideal cost, your ideal profit margins, and the end of the week or the end of the month, there's going to be a difference. And where does that difference come from? I suppose that difference comes from breakages, it comes from theft, it comes from loss, spillage, things like that. You want to work out where that's occurring, and you want to get your actual result as close as possible to your ideal result. You've also got to work out, if you're selling bottled beers, and every bottled beer makes you 70% profit, well, you've got to work out what's your overall profit going to be across all of your items, not just your bottled beers. If you only sold bottled beers, it would be 70%, but you don't. You sell draft products, you sell minerals, you sell wines, you sell cocktails, all with varying levels of profit margin. Work out by the group what is the profit margin by group. What's the profit margin for wines? What's the profit margin for spirits? What's the profit margin for bottled beers? And then you'll have a better idea of what's your best selling group. And if you find that your profits at the end of the month are too low, maybe it's because you're selling too many of a low profit margin item. And that's down to how you promote your items, how you place the product in front of the customer. A lot of people come in looking for a certain product, and you won't shift them from that decision. But a lot of people can be wooed, you can make your customer's mind up for them. So once you know what the profit margins should be, you'll be able to advise your staff and train your staff on how to get the most profit, the maximum profit out of a customer, because you will now have an idea of what margin you'll make once you sell that product. So today's letter, R from profits. Yesterday was P, picture the prize. Today is R, review and reveal. Review your numbers and reveal what exactly your profit margin is. And once you've got that figure, you'll be better prepared and better armed to be able to train your staff and to push the most profitable items and get rid of those items that don't make you any money. Alright, so for day 2 of the 7-day roadmap to a profitable 2010, good luck with that. I'm Barry Chandler, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.